Hey guys, Jason here, posting our first video for the CVL project. Excited to get going. So first prompt is, what is your voice? Or share your voice with your crew. And when I first read this, I was terrified we were going to have to sing or do something like that because I am so musically ungifted. It really hurts. But I'm glad to see it was open-ended. So I guess the best thing I could think of was just talk about how my interest in music has really changed throughout my entire life. I feel like I've always been liking different music, so I thought maybe share that with you guys, kind of go through what I used to listen to, what I listen to now, and maybe what I'll listen to in the future. So when I was a kid, back before I really had a free mind and I would just listen to whatever my dad listened to, I listened to a decent amount of country, a lot of Jimmy Buffett. I grew up on a lake and we went boating all the time, and nothing says boating music, island music, like a little Jimmy Buffett. So listened to a lot of that as a kid. Once I finally, like second grade, started to listen to what I wanted to listen to, it actually was rock and roll. That what really got me going, and not like too much like older stuff. Although nowadays I love like AC/DC, Metallica still. I'm more the newer age stuff. My favorite band was 3 Days Grace. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them. I went to my first concert for them when I was in third grade. That was a sight to behold as a little kid at a rock concert with mosh pits and whatnot. Um, yeah, and I was a big fan of that up through elementary school, like middle school, early high school. Even started listening to some heavy metal. Has long hair in my eyes. Was just like just hated everything mainstream. It's just one of those kids, and yeah, that's what I listened to. It was an interesting time for sure. I'd say early high school, one of my friends started turning me on to alternative music. There's a great local radio station that I still listen to today. They don't have like any morning talk shows. They don't have many commercials. Just a lot of alternative and new rock kind of stuff. And I fell in love with that, and it's good music, especially sleep to. I love sleeping to that radio station. And it was funny because this was like the overlapping time where I listened to heavy metal, and then or alternative. So like I'd be listening to like Mumford and Sons, Coldplay, bands like that, while at the same time just rocking out and going crazy. And yeah, that was really all I listened to. I like I said, I listened to metal, but then I really just started becoming an alternative kind of guy. Listened to a lot of that. And then I'd say like my junior year in high school, I did something I never thought I'd do. I turned on a country station on the radio, because like I said, I'd listened to country back when I was a kid, and there were like one or two country artists, Kenny Chesney and Zach Brown Band. I was like, they're the exception. Like, I hate country, but I'll listen to them. And they're like the exception. And finally, one day I was like, you know what? Let me just turn it on and see what happens. And actually, ever since then, that's all I listen to. I am like, I wouldn't say all, but like, I'm a huge country fan. Now that's the majority of what I listen to. I go to country concerts all the time. I love that stuff. I'm rediscovering the country I listened to as a kid, and it brings back amazing memories of me and my dad out fishing. Same thing with Jimmy Buffett. And yeah, Kenny Chesney's my favorite. I don't know if any of you guys listen to country, probably not, but I love it so much. I still listen to a decent amount of alternative. I still, like I said, I sleep to alternative music. I still have it on in the car a lot. Things like that, so there's still a lot of alternative influence. One of my favorite bands, Imagine Dragons, saw them last summer, one of the best concerts I've ever been to. Love Coldplay. I will unshamefully admit I love Coldplay. Call me whatever you want for that one, but I love Coldplay. And then still listen to some rock and metal when I work out. I need to get the blood flowing. Need to get some encouragement. Love to listen to that. But yeah, country's the big one. So I mean, it just shows, you never know what you're going to be listening to. 5 years from now, who knows what my favorite's going to be. I mean, I've always never really been one to listen to rap. It's not that I don't like it. I have a couple Eminem albums, have a couple of Jay-Z albums. Definitely listen to that from time to time, and if it comes on, I'll never complain. But I just won't go out my way to listen to it. But, who knows, maybe 5 years from now, that's all I'm going to be listening to. You never know. I just feel like music changes with you as a person, and that's definitely been my experience. So yeah, look forward to any comments you guys might make. Call me crazy, stupid, agree with me. Just let me know. All right, guys. Thank you.